Hey y'all, welcome to Patrice L. I am just doing a little bit of work and I want to catch up with y'all because I've not been over here in so long. So I just wanted to catch up with everybody, see how the year is going. I'm back to writing my stuff down. So this planner was with the bling box for January. And so I'm just going to write down what I'm going to be doing each week. But I just wanted to come and touch base with y'all. I am working a little bit. It is time to get February's bling boxes out. And so I have to do a little bit of extra weeding. Not too much. I've weeded out, like some of them did perfect peels, but then I had a round that did not actually cut. Well, it cut perfectly, but it did not weed perfectly. So that's what I'm working on right now to get those done. I stitched out another mini patch, which is super cute, to go on the back of the jacket. And I just left with my cousin. She has so my cousin asked me on Friday to do to make some varsity jackets or varsity sweatshirts or something. She asked me to make for her daughter and her daughter's teammates, a few of her daughter's teammates, for senior night on Thursday. And I thought she was going to have it to me Friday so I could work on it Saturday and Sunday today. But I didn't get them until just now. And so I fussed her out a bit. And of course I still had to do it because one, when I was going through cancer, like I literally like stayed at her house. Like she was the person that I called to go with me to the doctor because the doctor thought I didn't know what he was saying. She was the person who I was like, hey, come listen to this doctor because he doesn't think I know what he's talking about. And she had to tell the doctor, she's very well aware of what you're saying, but she was just like, she's a little weird. She's a little out there. So yeah. And so she actually purchased the Racoma MT1501 maybe like a year and a half ago. And honestly, she purchased it. She has me on speed dial. She did not call me one time except when she was ordering it for them to make sure that they gave me credit for it. Outside of that, she pretty much figured out the machine on her own. And she also figured out the machine by watching my videos and other people's videos. She did not just say, okay, since I know you, like you're going to make sure I do all this correct. She actually took the initiative herself to like learn her machine and she figured it out. Now she's having a little bit of problem right now. This is the first time she's had a major problem with it. The main axis keeps going off. And so she was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like, I'll FaceTime you tonight or I'll stop by when I get a chance to look at it. But she does not just take for granted that she can literally come to my house whenever she wants to, because she really can. And she learned it on her own. So I appreciate her for that. I was like, girl, I got a lot of stuff that I got to do. Like, I'm already behind. I have bling boxes that need to go out this week. And she just like, I know, it just came. But I absolutely love her. And I got to get it done. I got to help her out. So let me look. I haven't even looked at it. I went by and picked it up from the house. So let me see exactly what I have to do. Okay, so she got red varsity jackets. So let me see. So there's like 4. There's 4. I'm gonna look at the file because and another thing, she was supposed to send me the file on Friday so that I could look at it because I don't have to digitize anything. This is why I'm like, all right, because she literally like learned all this stuff on her own, watching my videos, not thinking that she's supposed to get one-on-one help. And she's my cousin. She didn't think that she's supposed to get one-on-one help. She actually learned this stuff on her own. So I gotta help her. So she's a post. She told me that she emailed me like maybe an hour ago the DST files so I could do it. She was like, "I'll even bring you thread," and I'm like, "Oh, I have thread." Okay, so these are the varsity jackets that she got. Now she wants a lot on this. This is a small. This is a small varsity jacket that she purchased. Now these are nice. I like this varsity jacket. And she got it from Amazon. It's the hood crew version, but this one has a hoodie on it. I like this style. So she wants, I think she wants a logo here, or she wants either the name here or so on the back. She also wants something going across the back, and then she wants something on the hood. That's why I told her, I'm like, you should have gotten this to me. Like, girl, this is too last minute. But it's for. So it looks like this is what I'm going to be doing probably when I get off of live with y'all, and also tomorrow and probably Tuesday. And I had something else planned for Tuesday. And then I'm going to have to just call Fifi to make sure that she gets here so that we could get the bling boxes out by the weekend. It's just a hot mess. But hey, y'all, what y'all got going on? How's y'all life treating y'all? Life is treating me great. God is good, and He is still on the throne. I just want to let y'all know that. But hey, everybody, let me see who's here. Hey, Twana. Hey, Miss Belinda. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. I just went on that whole rant and rave. Oh, I still need to go. Let me check my Gmail so I could look at the file and see. Hey, Robin S. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Just Craft Therapy. Hey, Arla Landers, retired crafter. Hey, Barb. Hey, Monique, Dr. Johnson. So yeah, y'all, what are you guys working on today? Hey, Kevin. No. Hey, Martin Jones. Hey, Gwendolyn. Hey, Miss Zelda Brown. Hey, Ernique. Girl, guess what I made? I finished her off. Look how cute she is. Isn't she so cute? I'm gonna put this. It's not for sale. That's the one time I'm gonna say it. I'm not. If you send me a thing asking me for it, where you can purchase it, I'm probably not gonna answer it because it's just a lot. So it's not for sale. But if you are a member over on Craftable Things, if you are one of the channel members, not subscribers, I'm probably going to put this little stuffy on there for you guys. So this is all done in the hoop, very much so like my Hello Kitty. Let me show y'all Hello Kitty. And it's going to be different sizes. Like this is probably going to be the smaller size. The one for the 4x4 hoop may be a tad bit smaller because I know that this is a little bit larger than 4x4. Just a little bit larger. Let me see which one. I'm going to show you this one. All right, so see the kitty and the mini in comparison to each other? They're adorable. All right, let me scroll down. I like it with the hoodie too, Miss Sharon Davenport. It looks really cute. Now I want one with the hoodie. Yeah. Oh no, I'm very, very. So like when she called me in need, like I couldn't really, but I'm like, girl, because I talked to her on Friday. So Friday I was like, okay, I need the jackets like now. Like, can we get? She was like, the jackets won't be here until later today. This was Friday. Well, the jackets didn't come until today. So I'm like, girl, like yesterday was prime real estate. Like I could have knocked them out. Now you're talking about the end of Sunday. I generally don't do. I do a lot on Sundays, but if I would have them first thing this morning, I could have worked on them. But by the middle of Sunday, like I'm not really trying to start like a major thing because it's almost time for me to start thinking about going back to work. And then now I'm thinking like, girl, I want to just take tomorrow off. Like I'm just, So, but honestly, she pretty much did what she had to do. I like. There are people like that I know locally that literally call me and think that I'm supposed to like do like just one, and it's just not possible. It's not possible for me to, like, honestly, like that's why I went to go pick it up from her, because if you come here, like it's gonna throw me off. Like I'm not gonna be able to work like with somebody here. Like my friend came, remember those shirts that I did for when they were going to Paris? Like she came and she was here and I was like, okay, girl, you got to, if you're here with me, like I'm gonna feel like I need to entertain, and like I'm not gonna be able to really focus on working. Like I'm not gonna be able to work with you here. Like I'm one of those people who work better by themselves. That's why I kind of do like a lot of stuff by myself, because I just work a lot better by myself. Even my friend Fifi helps me with the boxes. Like we literally work in silence. Like she already knows. Like let me not say anything to this crazy lady. I'm gonna go in the other room and work while she, it's now after we're done working, we could talk and chat it up. We could go to dinner, we could do all types of stuff. But when I'm in work mode, like I'm in work mode, like I can't do it. Jess, I did not get it, but I have not been to I did not go to the post office box this weekend. So tomorrow when I get off of work, I will go there. I'll go to the post office box. Yes. So I got to figure out, I'm going to go by one day probably next week. I'm not even going to say this week. I'm too busy this week to see what she has. Isn't she so cute? So Minnie doesn't have a face. I didn't put a face onto Minnie, which I was originally going to. Then I just felt like, Minnie will be fine with just her bow. And so I used like that other, I don't know if you guys saw when Marilyn used the material, the Mickey material that has like the raised circles on it, raised polka dots kind of on it. That's what I need to do. But I did do a video showing me making this. I just didn't, it's not uploaded yet. But this is the Minnie in comparison to Hello Kitty. Minnie has bigger ears than Little Kitty, but Minnie's super cute. And the same thing with like this, you can put a little, if you want to put it on like a backpack, you could do that, but I didn't do it for this one. But I love how this came out. It looks super cute. And then I made me another mini patch to go on the back of my jacket. Now this, if you are a member, this is there. And then this will be there. I just got to finish like the other sizes. But this will be in the member area on the Craftable Things page. But look how cute with that gray bow and the pink outline. It came out super good. Way better than, well, I knew how it was going to come out, but the colors look really good. Hold up, me. I'll be back, y'all. And then I'm going to start reading out some more of these templates. But I'm only going to film for a little bit with y'all. I just want to catch up with you guys and see what's going on. And to remind you guys that we are now on the 26th day of the year. And guess what? A lot of people chose to start different things, or they changed their mindset at the beginning of the year, or they said that they were going to set certain goals at the beginning of the year. And some people are still working on that. And some people said it, but they didn't necessarily follow through. Or life happens, and sometimes you just can't follow through. I just want to remind you that it's okay if you fall off track. It's perfectly fine if you fall off track. It's okay if there's something that you wanted to do and you didn't do it. It's okay. It's okay if you didn't do it. It's perfectly fine. Don't hold that against yourself. Don't feel like, oh, I missed my opportunity to get started, or I missed my opportunity to do it. Because you always have the opportunity to do it. Like the first day of the year doesn't mean anything. The only first that really matters is when you first try to do something, or when you first set that goal into action. That date does not matter. Now, unless you need to pay your bills, that's a different thing. But for other things, it doesn't matter. So don't be hard on yourself. If you started a diet at the beginning of the year, and guess what? Sarah's birthday was the day after New Year's, and she had cupcakes, and you had a cupcake. It's fine. It's fine. You can get back on track. And that's the beauty of us still being here, still being alive, is that you can always get back on track. You can always get back on track. Okay, so please don't feel like you missed your opportunity. Do not feel like you missed your opportunity. Hold on. I'm just cutting out the patch. Oh, I gotta show y'all what I did with my jacket with Hello Kitty on the jacket. I'm gonna show y'all. Hey, Michelle and Kills, Miss Rosa McAbee. Thanks, Miss Sharon Davenport. And someone else has, yes, Ernie. Oh, yes. But I feel like I'm trying to, it's hard for me to not be that way because, and you know, it's like I've given people like opportunities or like, you know, I've tried to relinquish some of the things that I do to other people and then it doesn't work out. And I'm like, you know what, I'll just do it myself. Right. But I also have to have a little grace, you know, a little more grace for others. Because sometimes I'm like, you know what? Yeah, no, you can't do it. I don't, you know, I don't want to work with you or I don't want to do it anymore. And it's just not fair. It's not really realistic, you know? So I have to kind of work on that myself. That is something that I do. It's not a New Year's resolution, but it is something that I plan on working on. In addition to me making sure that I am getting self-care more because I need to. I do want to do that. I want to make sure that I am extending grace to others. It's only right. Hey everybody. Hey everyone coming in. Oh yeah. Hey Greg. Hey Nomi. So that's what I got going on. Basically, waste yourself and others. Exactly, Vicky Moore. That's very important. Very important. Oh, what happened with your Etsy shop, Greg? I agree, Vicky Moore. And then like, so I have this new little book and I'm writing down like each day, what my goals are for that specific day. I do still set myself like a monthly goal because I'm kind of so, and I think it may go back to when I worked at the newspaper, we had monthly goals and I just felt like I was able to keep track a little bit with that. So what goal do I have for the whole month? And then I'm going to break that goal down by week and then by day so that I can get to that goal. But I still want to have an overall idea of what I want to do for the month. So let's say if it's for me making content, like it'll be okay. So I want to produce 8 videos for the month, right? So then now let's break that down by week. So I know the last week of every month, I'm kind of busy with the bling boxes. So I may not be able to get to, you know, videos during that time frame. So I want to say, you know, the first 2 weeks, I want to dedicate that time to actually recording videos for the month. And I want to make sure that I go on schedule. So I'll say for the first 2 weeks. So then and Monday, I'll know what I'm going to be doing on that Monday. Tuesday, and I can't let anything come in the way of me meeting those daily goals. And unfortunately, my personality type, I don't push people away. I don't say, oh, well, I got all this stuff to do, so I can't do that. Or I'll just be like, okay, let me see how I can fit it in. But it's usually at my own expense. So I'm working on that to be like, you know what? That's why I fussed her out so bad. And then when she called me back and she's like, oh, let me check my email. She called me back and she was just like, I'm like, well, you know, I had to fuss first. Like you and she knows me well enough to know that I don't necessarily mean what I like. If it's an issue like that, I don't necessarily mean like what I say. Like she knows that I'm mad about it, but she knows that I'll get over it quick. I had to just get it out of my system because you just got to. So I also want y'all. Oh, another thing that has been getting to me lately. So I don't know if you guys, I don't really want to talk about it too much. I do just want to put this out here a little bit. and I don't really want to cover, like, I don't really want to talk about it too much because there's certain things you can say on YouTube, certain things you can't say. And my channel is not one of those channels that I really want to get flagged for saying anything. It's not yet a true crime channel. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother channel for my true crime eventually. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. I thought that I would already be up and running with my true crime. I don't see it. Where did she send it to me? Let me see what email she sent it to me. Maybe she sent it to let me see. Oh, there's she did send it. She did. So it's not yet my true crime channel yet, but my true crime channel is coming up, y'all. Just not right this second. Like, I'm gonna give myself maybe until the end of the year to actually have my true crime channel set up. I know I can't do it now, but there's this case. I know you guys have probably heard it outside of Detroit. And it has been like, I have been watching content about it way too much, like literally way too much. And it's so sad. I don't really want to get into it. If you just type in current Detroit cases that are really popping in the news, the guy is now getting, they're going to go to trial about it, which is good. But I just want to say, like, as a teacher, it's hard to kind of like, so teachers, everybody actually now are like, everybody is a mandatory reporter. Like, you supposed, if you see something going on that shouldn't be happening, or you feel like something is happening to somebody, you're supposed to report it. I don't even want to say the A word, but you're supposed to report. Oh, this is so cute. You're supposed to report it. And there's a lot of things that kind of slip in the cracks. And so I always tell my kids, like, there was a case maybe about, was that October? No, that was December. So December, one of my students said something, like, we were in the class, they were upset, they were arguing with somebody, another student, and they said something that they should not have said. Look how cute, y'all. They said, now I could put an initial on here. So if you have this, like, you can actually like put an initial on here, and it maybe even put it, no, this is too big for a left chest logo, but you can make an initial and put it on there. So one of my kids said something to a student that he shouldn't have said, and I heard it. And it broke my heart. It did, because I knew that he was going to get in trouble. I knew it. Let me scroll down so I could be current with the chat, because y'all know I'm behind. Let me go down. I think just started a Facebook group for Recreate. Well, let me see. Yes. Okay. So, okay, Michelle, we gotta get in it. Yes, we don't want to get flagged. So they had they said something that he said something that he should not have said. Something for us, especially in South Florida in my school district. I don't know if you guys heard of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, the high school, but that's within my county. Like, that happened. In fact, that's the high school itself is about 15 minutes away from my house. It is very, very serious here to say certain things, whether you mean it or not, even if you say it out of anger or no, right? And when you're dealing with students who have disabilities, like, impulsivity is a thing, okay? So you have to know, but if you say something that cannot be said, it has to be reported. So I had to report my student, and as I walked down with him to the office, I explained to him, I said, I got to take you down to the office. It does not mean that I do not love you. It does not mean that I do not care, but we have to take these things very serious, and you cannot say and you cannot do certain things. So he was just like, no, do you have them to get in trouble? I'm like, yeah, you are. You absolutely are. But I said, this is a lesson that you have to try to work on what comes out of your mouth. Find a better way to react or respond. Think before you speak. even if it's not true. Like you're saying something, and even though you're saying that it's not true, and it's not true, but it could be, right? So you have to report things. In this case that is happening in Detroit, like nobody noticed anything. Like even if you think you're gonna be wrong, and I know that people are like, well, what if? Like you don't know what's happening in people's lives, you don't know what's going on, you don't know, you don't know. You don't know what's true, what's happening, what's not happening. But if something looks different, if something just doesn't seem right, I've been on that case on that side too, where something just did not seem right to me. And I literally called our Department of Children and Families. I literally called CPS maybe once a week. Maybe once a week. I had a case. This was one case that I had, one student that I had, and I literally called once a week. It was to the point to where my admin told me at that time, not at the school that I'm at now. My admin told me, because by this time, like, you know, mom hates me, and I'm like, oh, girl, I don't care if you hate me. You do right by your kids. Like, if you can't, then you need to accept help. Like, it's not about like you not if you can't do right, like accept the help. Like, it's a judgment-free zone, but bro, no, y'all. My admin at that time told me, was like, oh, Miss Wilson, you know, you need to come to me next time you decide that you're gonna call. You need to call. You need to come to me first. So I'm like, are you telling me that I need to report it to you and not to CPS first? Like, are you telling me that I can't report it? And then he's like, well, I'm just telling you that you need to come to me. I said, well, that sounds very much so like you're telling me that I have to report it to you, and then you're going to decide whether or not it gets reported. And then he was like, well, I just don't want any problems. I said, I don't care about any problems. I do not care about any problems at this moment. Trust me, I do not care about this mom and the problems that she has. Y'all, my student used to come to me with cat feces on his leg. He used to come to me hungry. I would have to go get food every morning because I knew that the cafeteria food was not going to be enough. And you can't go through the cafeteria line more than one time. You can only go through the cafeteria line once. One time. We had a church that would donate food to us to give to the kids. Mom didn't want any of the food to come to her house. And he would always want it. He would come back to school on Monday mornings so hungry. So hungry. I did not have the option of not going to the grocery store to have food in my classroom. And that's the part that I understand that. I don't have no problem. But y'all, I gotta clear out the whole class because you send your kid to school with urine-soaked, cat urine-soaked book bags. I don't know if y'all ever spelled like a cat urine-soaked book bag, but y'all. So yeah. Please report it. You may not be friends with the person you reported on, but if you're doing it because you genuinely feel worried, please protect these kids at all costs. Please. Kids can be easily manipulated, especially when you have like predators out there. So please report. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. I can tell you that it's gonna be okay after you report them. It's gonna be fine. But you know that you have done the right thing. Even if it comes back that nothing, oh no, it was just an oversight, or it was just this or that or whatever. No, they're reported. Because the case that I see outside of Detroit, I just don't understand how nobody saw anything. I just don't understand. Like I think that's what has me like just in a stronghold because I can't understand how nobody saw anything. So yes, please. That just made this whole case just solidified why I have like, and sometimes you will feel bad, like you know, But you're not obligated to have, and if you need to report something, you are not obligated to talk to anybody about anything. You, especially for us teachers, we're supposed to report it. We're supposed to. So, but hey, y'all, on to lighter things. My mini is so cute. All right, let me open up this file for my cousin. Ooh, y'all. Okay, so if there's going to be a name, okay, there's going to be the name of the school. Oh, wait, the name on the school is going to go across the back. She actually typed up instructions for me. She typed up instructions for me. So the name of the school is going to go across the back. The nickname is going to be on the hood of the jacket. Okay, and the name is going to be on the right chest. That's right chest. And just gonna pick so I can pick the font for the hood and the chest. So it's 3 places. It looks like that it's gonna go across the back. Name or nickname and name. Oh, and she wants 20. She wants me to hoop this jacket 4 times. Chantel, if you're watching, girl, hey. I gotta print this out. But I am happy she does have all of the files. She has DST files, so she must have learned how to digitize too. She's crafty like that. Like she actually had a Cricut before I had a Cricut. And that was like in 2013 that she had her Cricut. On the left chest, it's gonna be that's what she has, nothing on the left chest. I think the name should go on the left chest. What do you think? Because she just has, that's what she has in her notes. She wants 2025 on the left shoulder, the name of the school going across the back, a nickname on the hood of the jacket, and then she wants on the right chest, she wants the names, which I think the names should go on the left chest. I'm gonna tell her that the name should go on the left. Only 4 different hoops and 4 different 4 jackets. That's it. Yeah, she wants it to be like, let me see. So I think she wants, I don't even think it's gonna, I don't know. Now my cousin, her daughter's there, she's tall, but she's very small. But I don't know, with the back and then the hood going up, like, is that really going to be able to be seen right there? And then from the front, right? I don't know. But that's what she wants. She wants it just like this. This is not going to be an issue, but I'm going to tell her like this part right here. I don't know if I like that, but I'm going to ask her, but more than likely I'm going to end up putting it on the left chest logo, on the left chest, because I think that'll be better. But we're going to see. We're going to put a name there. That's what I'm going to ask her. But I'm thinking, I don't want to put it on, but I'm thinking, because it's not really an oversized hood. So I don't know. But we shall see. Thank you, Denzel. School class letter on the jacket. She didn't say that. Now, she did say that she has another patch. So maybe she's going to put a patch on one side, on the left side. So I'm going to verify that with her. But she did say that she has a patch. I need to print this out. We'll have paper over there. I'm printing out the directions that she gave me. Print. Hopefully I don't have to get up to change anything. Is it for a school sport jacket? I think so. So my cousin, she plays basketball, and so this is for her and a few of her teammates. So I think maybe she's probably gonna put something, you know, in regards to the sport. It's senior night, so I'm pretty sure she's probably gonna put something on there. So the patch is probably gonna be for the left side. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I think I need to be embroidered backwards. Yeah. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna look at these files first. Thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Earn meet day. And for from what I've read and seen, like there were several different attempts. Like she tried to talk to a counselor that day, and she was just trying to fix her own problem at 13. And I don't know. So just know that when the trial happens, y'all, I'm gonna be so engulfed. I always get engulfed in trials. I love watching trials. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be engulfed, but it's just so sad. It's just really, really sad. All right, so I'm gonna put I didn't show y'all. Y'all, let me scroll down. This one here, hey Juana. Hold on. I just go on the left side, so the left side. Yep, Barb. That's Barb. I'm gonna have to use both machines. I am. I'm gonna have to use both machines. I oiled up Brody. I'm gonna probably, and I'm not gonna do it tonight because I'm really not in the mood. And when I'm not in the mood, like when I'm not in like the mode to just work, and I'm really focusing on the bling boxes. Like that's my only main concern right now this week. So I need to start off fresh. That's all I was thinking of, maybe taking tomorrow off of work to do it, to like, so I can get started earlier, because I already have on my mind and I already have in my notebook what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Like when I get off of work, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be setting the templates up. So that's my mindset. And so it's hard for me to switch out or like to start feeling like, oh, you could be doing this and why are you doing this? So I don't want to be in that mind. So yeah. Oh, but y'all look. So I didn't like the Hello Kitty patch. I love the Hello Kitty patch, but what I didn't like was that the felt that I used, I felt like that felt was very, very thin. And I did it as an applique. So there were no stitches. So like this patch, there's stitches. You guys see it? Like I actually stitched her face. Okay. This patch that I put on the jacket, it was just applique. Like it was a felt. I put the felt piece on the inside, and then I did, the satin stitch around. But I felt like there were two things that I felt like. I felt like the felt was too thin. It was just very thin felt. I didn't like that. But also when I pressed it onto the jacket and I moved the parchment paper, the ink, remember this thread is just polyester. So that ink, if it's heated up for a good amount of time, and it wasn't at like the regular sublimation heat, that ink can bleed. And so the ink bled a little bit onto the parchment paper. And so when I pressed it back down again onto the Hello Kitty, there were like faint little signs of ink on her face. So one, it was already too thin. Two, a little bit of ink, very little, but I didn't like it. So what I did was I ended up rhinestoning her face, and I manually did this. And I used B7000 to do it, to put this on. Now, the one that I did on the back, so this was done with regular flat back rhinestones with B7000. Yeah, Barb, because if not, like something's gonna get messed up, I'm gonna get frustrated, and then I'm gonna start then I'm gonna just waste way more time. Like I'll end up wasting way more time as opposed to me starting fresh, me knowing what I'm gonna be doing, and me just being okay. Like that's like because she had told me she was gonna come yesterday to help, but I guess the jackets didn't come yesterday, and so I mean it's fine. But that's what I ended up doing on there, and I love the bling on it. Like absolutely love the bling on it. I think I'm gonna do some more like blingy patches like this But I think this may work better with the flat back and glue. But I mean, I could totally create a small template for this, for the inside. But and I use like SS 16 stones, SS 10, SS 12. But I use different size stones for our face. I love how that came out. Now this one, I did this with hot fix stones. I know you can, and this is with the snowflake. This is with snowflake stones. I just did an outline around the sea. I know y'all can't see it really good. But I did outlines around the sea. And this I did with my mini press. So this was with hot fix stones, Eve snowflake color and hot fix, and I manually placed them by hand around here. I put the transfer tape on top so it could stay in place, and then I did have to like kind of move some around underneath the transfer tape so that it could be nice and even because some of them shifted. But then I just pressed it with the mini press. But once you put that transfer tape on top, you can press it with the regular press. You don't have to use the mini press to do that. Is Marilyn here? Hey, Marilyn, girl. I saw you over there with all your fabric. Hey, Niall. Rachel. Dempsey Boo. Hey, girl. So, yeah, that's it. I didn't come on to stay on for long. I just came on to chit chat with y'all for a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, that's what we have. But I'm gonna be making more like patches to fill with bling. Like y'all, it looks so pretty in person. I'm gonna have to do that with Minnie because I can't have little kitty over here looking better than Minnie. That's just not the right thing to do. That's not acceptable. It's not acceptable at all. I'm sorry. I just gotta, yeah. I was trying to see if it felt like heavy, but it doesn't really feel that heavy. Hey, Andrea. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Y'all know I was chatting. Tanya, y'all know I was chatting up a storm. But once I put the glue on it, I let it sit for a little bit. Like maybe this is like, maybe now I'm at 24 hours now. Because I started doing it after I got off of Live with Yolanda yesterday. So it's almost been 24 hours since I finished it. And so you do want to let it cure. I wouldn't put it in the washer now or anything like that, especially if you want to sell like patches like this. Like I wouldn't necessarily put it in the washer. I think I'm going to do like maybe craftable things, but have it like blinged out like that, like patch and bling together. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think. So what are y'all doing this lovely Sunday? Besides hanging with me for a little, what y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Let me know. Marilyn, I use your material, your minky material that has like the polka dots on the back, like the raised polka dots on it. And yes, y'all, I use my glue to close it. I did. I used my glue to close it, and it's just fine. You might want to stitch yours, but I use glue to close it. But it is so cute. It is so cute. You can even put an initial on this one too, but the bow is kind of big. Like the bow takes up a good amount of the stuffy. Thank you, Vicky Moore. Thank you. Chilling and watching the game. Nice. Lolita's at work on lunch. Nice. Nice. Enjoy your lunch. So yeah, that's all I got going on. Let me try to I'm going to open up the file. And then we are going to, let's see, because I can't preview. I did download. Okay, here it is. It's opening it in Brilliance. All right, so the 2025, she has the 2025 already done. Nice. And then I think for the names, I can do the names. I'll probably just use one of the fonts inside of Chroma. Now, the other thing is that for me, like I have to test stitch this stuff out. So I can't just do it and not test it, right? So I'm going to test it out. Let me see. What size is this? That's a 14 by 7. Let me look at my instructions. I gotta look at these instructions again. So that's gonna be on the back. Okay, that's not bad. That's gonna be on the back. But that's gonna be kind of large on. It may not. It might be fine. But on a small jacket, that's not. I'm gonna have to talk to her because that may need to be resized a little bit because I don't think that that's gonna fit. But that's just gonna go on the back, so that's not gonna be bad. Let me see how many stitches it is. I'm gonna open this up in Chroma. I'm just gonna open it up in Chroma. So each one has. So the name of the school is about 48,000 stitches. It's going to be 48,000 stitches. So that's going to take me, so each jacket, just for the name on the back, that's going to be about, 45 minutes. It's going to be about 45 minutes each jacket just for the name on the back. So, and then the 2025, that one is, and that's going to go on the sleeve. That's going to be about 21,000 stitches. And it's going to be 20 and then 25 right there. I'm going to do a test stitch of it and see. I think the color she wants, she just said that it's going to be navy blue and white. So I guess on here, but for the sleeve, it's going to have to be navy blue and another color. It can't be navy blue and white. I mean, it could, but I don't think that's what she wants. So I need to get more information from her about the color selection. Oh, so Romeo is behind the pink We Create. So Romeo is cutting more templates for me. Oh, I did want to talk to you. So if you are a member of the Craftable Things channel, I was making a template for us to do like a bling along maybe next week. I don't know if it's going to be on Zoom or if it'll just be on YouTube, but let me look at the calendar. January. Oof, I got a lot of stuff to do. I have a meeting tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Let me see what my calendar. I can't take tomorrow off. I can't take tomorrow off. I don't have to go into work. But I literally can't take tomorrow off. Only because I just got some stuff to do. So Saturday, the 1st. So the bling box, and I need to tell Terrell because I'm not going to be able to do the bling box on the. I'm going to have to do it on the 8th. Because if we do it on the 15th, I mean, we could. Decisions. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. I'm gonna see. I would say maybe the 1st or the 8th. I know Miss Merlinda and I plan to go live. Where's Miss Merlinda? Miss Merlinda, what date are we going live? We plan to go live, I think, on the 8th to do. Derica did it last night, where you use the yarn to stitch out, where you do embroidery with the yarn. Miss Merlinda and I had planned to do that on, I think, the 8th. So, or the 9th. One of those days. I don't know. But I want to do a bling along. Let me show you guys the file that I'm working on. cancel. And then I'll show you guys. And then I have 2 friends who asked me to do shirts for them. Like design the shirt and do the shirts. It's a lot. It's a lot. Hold on, let me see. Oh, here it is. So it's gonna be an SS10, and if I can do it in SS6. But every year, like for the past few years, we've done like a Valentine's. It's not really Valentine's only, but we've done a bling along in February together with like some type of love design, right? So I want to do it again this year. This would be the 3rd year that we did it. The first year we did Oh So Loved. Last year we did Love Always with all those hearts. That was like Maryland's 7-layer design or 7-layer salad design. And then this year I want to do this one. It's a very simple. It's nothing major, but I just was like, we could do this together. So I was thinking of us doing this. I'll open it up to other people, but the file will be available to members of the channel. And if you're not a member of the channel, it's fine. I'll have it available for purchase, and then you can join the Zoom if you'd like to. But that's what I wanted to do with y'all. I just gotta see which day. Like I can't even hang out with y'all as much as I'd like to. But that's what we're gonna do. It just says I love bling with a little heart and bling on it. And I may do it at ombre. Y'all know it's probably gonna be ombre. Miss Merlinda, what day are we doing our live, girlfriend? On the 8th. So the 8th, Miss Merlinda and I are gonna do like a kind of early. It's not gonna be early, but it's gonna be like a live, not a late night live or a late afternoon live on the 8th. So, and then we're gonna do the embroidery with the yarn. So I could possibly do, we could still do like a Sunday. We've done Sunday Zooms before. So we could possibly do a Sunday after service. Because I don't think we have any more days off of work. Like any more holidays. On the 14th. On the 14th, we generally, at my school, we're only there usually for half a day, because on the 14th, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. No, it's fine. It's fine. 7 years ago, 8 years ago, we did, we had that situation at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, and our district has each year, we kind of have it in observance of those who lost their lives on that day. Or not, they didn't lose it, their lives were taken from them on that day. And so we usually work half a day, which is a Friday this year. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. We'll see. We'll work something out, guys. But it looks like on Tuesday, for Crafts and Convos, I may be working on this. So I don't know if we're even gonna have like another type of project to do for Crafts and Convos. We may be working on this and on the jackets, and I might then just do it on Brody, since we haven't worked on Brody in a little bit. I've worked on Brody, but we haven't worked on Brody as a group together in a while. And I see where like there's been a lot of people asking about how to add your mighty hoops to the machine. So maybe we'll cover that a little bit. For this machine, I know Delonda has a video showing it. And also on the Mighty Hoops website, there is a sheet showing like the dimensions, because you really just need to know the dimensions of the hoop and not like the outer shell of it. You need to know your sewing field. So the area on the inside, you need to know the area on the inside of the hoop and what you can stitch on. Just because you have a 5x7 hoop, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can embroider exactly 5 by 7. So with the mighty hoops, that does, it's reduced. Like this is a 5.5 inch mighty hoop, but I can't really do 5.5 inches a full 5.5 by 5.5 design. So that's what they'll tell you online. They'll tell you like, okay, how much can you actually embroider within this sewing area. So you need to know that. You need to know those measurements when adding a hoop to your machine. If you have the mighty hoops, you need to know that. So yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. Maybe we'll just work on that. But I mean, I don't know, y'all. I may be back and forth from this one and then that one. So I don't know. I might have to take Tuesday night off again. Especially because, yeah, I'll probably have to take Tuesday night off. I'm gonna see if what time Fifi's how long she's gonna stay to do the boxes, how long she's gonna stay, and then I'll know by then. Because generally when we're doing the boxes, and even if I'm on live on a Tuesday and she's here, she's in the other craft room working on the boxes. But if using both machines or going back and forth, that may just be too much. Like I might be getting on her nerves at that point. So we will see. We will see. I'll let you guys know if I decide to just. And when I say I'm taking the night off, I'm generally not really taking the night off. I'm usually working still, but I just choose not to multitask a bit. I'm not really good at multitasking, y'all. I'm not really good at it. So, what about you guys? What goals do you guys have for your businesses? What goals do you currently have for your businesses? Mine, I am thinking of, I've gotten some feedback from a few people as far as like coaching and wanting me to do more things like that. So I've been kind of thinking about it. Also for my bling classes, for my design classes, I am still going to do live classes. I want to get it back started in January, but I just had quite a few things going on. February for sure, we'll do a bling class. We're going to do a beginner and an advanced one. But I do want to maybe do like a pre-recorded bling class that would be available online. But I honestly want it to be set up like an actual course. Like I don't just want it to be where you're going to do a video. You're going to go watch a video of me doing something and then that's it. Like I want it to be a little more interactive. And I think that's kind of my holdup because that will require me to be a little more time. People who have classes online and they just have like the videos there, they literally, it's just like YouTube. Like you put the video up and then you can literally just kind of like, go about your business. And so that's kind of how like the pre-recorded videos work online as far as like classes or courses is concerned. But I really want it to be like an actual course where you have assignments to do, like, and then I can see it and then I can critique it or I can kind of give you an idea or like, that's kind of like, I really want it to be like that. So that's kind of my holdup. Like, I don't just want to have a course where you can go and pay for it and, that's that. And so I know that with it, the way that I want it to be set up, that's going to require a little bit more time. And so right now I just need to have good time management. And I am going to have to actually trust other people to assist me in running my business. I'm going to have to trust it because it does become, at least for me, like I do get overwhelmed a lot. Certain things I push to the side, like people who ask me in my inbox for help, like I don't do one-on-one help. And I know I've said it like a lot of times, so some people may have never heard me say it before, right? But I don't do one-on-one help. I can't get you out of a bind if your printer is not working and you really need me to get in contact with you within the next 45 minutes because you have this that that's just not my thing. And I'm just going to skip over the email. I'm just going to skip because I can't do it. So it's just hard for me to really do that. And I want to get like a virtual assistant who can help with answering emails a little bit better. But then that requires them to be a little more knowledgeable of what I have going on. And there's just not a lot of people who know a lot about like a lot of different things, at least to help meaningfully. You know, I can get somebody who can respond to an email and say, okay, we'll get back to you soon. I can even do that on autopilot. Like I can even put it like have an automatic message sent out. But then that's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot that says, we'll respond to you in the next 5 hours. We'll respond to you in the next 24 hours. That's gonna be a lot. So it's like, I don't know. So I'm just trying to work on time management. That's one of my main priorities, at least for this quarter, is to kind of try to work around that, work on relinquishing some of the responsibilities that I have, and like just moving towards that direction. So that's what I'm trying to do. But it is kind of hard. It is for me at least. It's kind of hard. You guys might have it all under control. Sundays are perfect. Good. We may do a bling along on some. Delonda Patrice. Hey girl. Hey girl. Everybody coming in. Dude, you're stressing me. I agree, Miss Sharon Davenport. Hey, Miss Linda Gray, Nawan. That's Alonda's word for the year, balance. Definitely balance. Definitely. Yes. It's just too much. So y'all, last week I did a vlog, and y'all kind of saw because I have been working on just like stepping away, like, and literally like being home. Like I'm literally working from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop. I gotta find some balance. So last week Monday, I went and I did a spa day. I have not done a spa day in so long. I go to the Massage Envy. That's not a real spa. I go to Massage Envy to get a massage every like once a month, sometimes twice a month, depending on going on. But I actually went to the massage. I went to the to an actual spa. And so I went and I had such a nice time. I left feeling so good, so relaxed. And I do need to make sure that I do that. So make sure that you find something that you enjoy doing, and do it. And do it. A lot of you guys work a lot too. So make sure that you find the time, make the time, and do something for yourself where you can relax and you can enjoy your time. Okay? But make sure you do that. Have to have some essentially. Exactly. It's so hard. It's very, very hard. It's very hard. And it's like you end up doing so much. Like I get so exhausted. Like I'm literally working, especially when when I go to the school Monday through Friday. Oh my goodness. Monday through Friday, I am swamped. I am swamped Monday through Friday. Because by the time I get off, I have to come, like somebody asked me to make something for them. And so I did it, and we couldn't like really get our timing together. Like I was like, okay, well, I need to get this to you before I get home, because once I get home, I'm just like I'm not leaving my house because I just have a lot of things to do, especially now this week. Generally this week, I told everybody, no, I can't do it. I can't, because it's just not fair to myself and what I've prioritized. So it's just kind of hard, but I had to tell them like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to meet you. You're gonna have to come pick it up, because I'm not gonna be. I'm just not. But it's so hard to trust people, because there's a lot of sensitive information. And then when you give people access to certain information, like, are they going to be responsible with that information? Like, how are they going to use your personal information? Because they're really getting access to your personal information. And it's like Delonda said, like, even with YouTube, like giving somebody that type of control, they literally have the control to end your channel. They literally have the control. Like, let's say if I need somebody, okay, you know, I want to hire somebody to do my editing and maybe do my content, right? To post my content for me. Well, in order for me to give them that, they can have control over everything. And that's something that you have to kind of, you know, like I want to make sure that, you know, that's protected. So it's hard. It's hard. Yep. Greg, that's a great idea. That's a wonderful idea because yeah, I need it. I need it. I need it. You can give them editors access. But what if they upload the wrong thing? What if they upload, let's say they're editing for multiple people and they go on your channel and they upload something. What if what if the content is like scandalous? Like, what if? Like, it's just, it's hard. Like, but you do have to find somebody that you can trust to do it. You do. That's the most important thing. It's rough. It's rough, but it's manageable. It can be done. It can certainly be done, y'all. Don't think that it cannot, because it can. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we got going on. Delonda, did you see the red hoodies that I have to do? I have red hoodies that I have to make. Girl, it's for a school for my cousin. This would have been perfect for you, Delonda, but this has a hood on it, though. I don't know if you like things with hoods on it. I like this. What if the hood, like, what if they had like a removable hood? That would be really cool because it has a collar still inside. So I guess when it's down, like when the hood is down, you can see the collar from the back. So that's cute. But look at this red hoodie. It has black buttons, even though they want it's navy blue, white, and red, I guess is their color. But it has black buttons. This one does. And this is a small. This is kind of big, I think, for a small. Maybe it's a male small. Let me see what the bag says. Yeah, it's a men's small. That looks kind of big for a small, but I'm not even gonna start on it until tomorrow. I can at least start the names because it looks like I'm gonna have to digitize the names because she didn't send me the names digitized. So that's the one thing that I have to digitize is the names. So it's not gonna be too bad. It's not gonna be too bad. And if anything, she's gonna have to come and hoop this stuff up herself and help me. She can come tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll see. Vicky, that is absolutely correct. All things are possible. All things are possible. Hey, ATV marketing. So my cousin ordered these from Amazon. Let me tell y'all. It says on the bag, I guess. So this might be one that I shared, but this has a hood on it. So this says hood. I think this is the Hood Crew varsity jackets. They're really nice. They're all cotton. They're not like the standard varsity jacket that you'll get that have like leather sleeves. There's no leather sleeves, but the material feels really good. Like it feels really good. It's the Hood Crew, but with the hood on it. With the hood on it. Hold on, let's see. Delonda, you're in your resting era today, after church. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Oh no. Which one did you order for your husband, Miss Joy? Which one? Was it one of the links that I sent to you? To everybody? Was it one of those? I hope not. Let me know. No, I don't know. I'm gonna stop complaining because I feel like I'm complaining. I don't want to complain. Because it's gonna be fine. Eventually, everything works out the way that it's supposed to work out. I strongly believe that everything works out exactly how it's supposed to work out. So it's really no need to stress over things, even though like that's easier said than done. But there's really why stress out over it? Why worry? Worry just brings on stress. That's it. So yeah, it's 7:30. I'll probably get off of here about 8 o'clock, and just I am going to prep the stuff for tomorrow. So I am going to prep. I'm going to put it on my machine. Put the files already there. I'm going to check and see what I need to do for the names. And then tomorrow when I get off, if I go in, no, I need to go in. I have a very important meeting tomorrow. So that's really why I'm going into work, because I have a meeting, and I really I feel like if I'm gonna do the meeting at home, I might as well be there at work. So I'm not gonna do it at home. I'm gonna do the meeting there at work, because that just does not make sense to me whatsoever. I should have went to the grocery store today, and I did not, y'all. I need to do better. I need to go grocery shopping. I've not gone to the grocery store. I really miss Taylor. Taylor will go to the grocery store for me. And last night, I FaceTimed her, and she was like, Mom, I was like, hey, girl. I was like, well, I really said, hey, girlfriend. And she was like, hey, mommy. And I was like, what's up? And she was like, oh, everything is good, Mom. And so I'm talking, she's like, Mom, can I call you back? I'm on the line with my friend. I was like, girl, I know you lied. I said, I'm your only friend. Like, how doesn't she know that? How doesn't she know that? So I had to get her together really quick. Like, girl, you don't have any friends except me. And she just did like this. Okay, Mom. So what's going on? What do you want to tell me? You want me to go get you some watermelon? Well, Mom, I can't. I'm too far. And I was like, girl, bye. Bye, Alicia. Because she's not, but she did call me back after she finished talking to her friend. So that made me happy. And then she told me about all of her little things that she has going on. She's really adapting really well to college life. And I think I've adapted well having her away from me. Kofandi means men's jacket. Oh no. The one that came from you was really thick and made. Okay, nice. Yeah, that one's really good. The Hood Crew. I know Hood Crew is one that I used to. Let me see the other brand that I've used. Let me go to it. I printed out that already. What's it called, y'all? Amazon. It's a shame I can't even remember Amazon. Let me see, Varsity. Yeah, I did those two. I have Hood Crew, Trifleness, and Kufandi. I have 3 different ones that I've ordered. I don't even remember the one from Kufandi. Let me look at it. Send that thing back. Oh, that's the one that had more colors, though. Kufandi offered more colors. Yeah, they had more colors. But I hadn't gotten one of those since like May 2024. So I must not have liked it either. No, actually the last time I ordered that one, that Kufandi one, was October 2023. So I must not have liked it either, Miss Joy. The ones that I ordered the most are the Hood Crew. I actually ordered the Hood Crew more. Like I ordered the Trifleness. Like Trifleness. You don't want that one. But I don't think I had a problem with that one. But the Hood Crew one is still not ordered. Good. Listen, that's my Miss Linda Gray. That is Miles's craft room. It's Miles and Delonda. It's Miles and Miles does more work in that craft room than Delonda does, and he puts her to work. That's Miles's craft room. Delonda just she's the actual co-worker. He's the actual worker. That's how that goes. Because Miles is going to work. He's going to stay busy. Somebody asked, where did I see somebody at? Was that yesterday that somebody was asking about somebody who could do patches? Was that no Miss Joy? Was that you asking about getting some patches done? If you do, Miles is your person. Miles does a good job with them too. He does a good job. Yep, crafting with Delonda and Miles. Absolutely. 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 But I love it. Like he has no, like he comes in and he does his job. Yeah, last night or yesterday afternoon, he had his headphones in, doing so good, and he was in a zone. He was in his zone. So he's serious about what he's doing. That's a good thing. Oh, girl. Okay. Go, girl. I love it. I love the D, Delonta. I love the D and what you did with it. I love it. Y'all gotta see Delonta's jacket. Can I show everybody your jacket? Say I could show them your jacket in the chat. She's been working on her crafty varsity jacket, y'all. Yeah. Yes, Vicky. Yes. It's true. It's true. And I love it. Exactly, Marilyn. Exactly. Exactly. All right, y'all. So Delonda has been working on her crafty varsity jacket and it's coming out very, very nicely. So I'm going to show you guys. It looks good. I love it. Uh-oh, let me clean off my screen. It's a little bit fingerprinty. Sorry. I do have another vlog coming up. I just gotta edit it for this channel. Now I was thinking of like letting somebody like manage this channel and do it, but I don't know. Look at Delonda's jacket, y'all. So she has on here XOXO. I'm gonna have to turn this light off because y'all can't see that really good. So she has, it's still the glare. Can you guys see that? Nope. But this is what the jacket looks like. She has Delonda, and then across the D, she has Crafting with Delonda, her logo, and then she has XOXO. This one says So Good, but you can't really see it because of the glare. But that says So Good. She has a love straight out of the journal. And of course, she's sorry, but not sorry. I don't know if y'all see the sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We did Sorry, not sorry a long time ago, didn't we? We didn't make that one. I think we got that one from off of Creative Fabrica. But I think we did that in a live one time. I think. The Be Yeah, this Be Kind. We did it with the applique. Yeah. Maybe I should turn this into a patch since I always say that. Maybe I should turn it into a patch. But these colors look really good. This is brass. Nobody asked my colors, but I'm going to tell y'all my colors. I know nobody asked. And I'm back with, now I think I made, now my lid, I think is going to fit on my Stanley. Now I do like this. You guys see how it's like holographic? It's very pretty. I love it. But I don't think that it keeps like my water isn't that cold. Like how it is with my Stanley cup. Like, and I have my ice, like it's not that cold. So I don't know. You need the bling version? So this one is brass, and then the outline is fuchsia gold metalite or gold fuchsia metalite. And then the inside, I think, is the fuchsia, like the chrome fuchsia, the metallic one. I think that's what that is. I think. That's what it looks like to me. Looks like the fuchsia chrome. So it's just 3 colors. It was just 3 colors. Thank you, Donzel. Hey, Stephanie Calloway. The bling. Okay, I got. Let me do it right. Oh, let me do it right now because you know that. You know me well enough. You know what will happen. You know what will happen. You know. So I'm going to. Let me take this here, and then tomorrow, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna start stitching. But the good thing is that while the jackets are stitching out, I can still work on the templates. So that's the one good thing with embroidery, and even though it's like a lot, it's just the prepping. So that's why I want to start off. I want to have everything prepped tonight. When I come home, all I literally have to do is put it on the machine, and then I can start back getting the templates prepared for the bling boxes. So that kind of works. It's not where I'm going to have to be taking on and off every 2 minutes. So that's a good thing. But let me go to my email, Delonda, because girl, and look what I have right here next to me, my external hard drive. So let me get this together on Gmail. No, it's an AOL. Does anybody still use AOL? I still have AOL. I have my same AOL account from when I was 11 years old. I still have it. And I refuse to get rid of it. Everybody's like, you need to get rid of that because the name is a little bit weird now. It's a little weird. We did a long time. I know, that was one of the first things we did. I don't remember. Probably, I like to bling everything out. Probably not long after, I think. Exactly, Marilyn. You just leave Tim alone. You just let him yell. So I like football, y'all. I used to be a very, very big football fan. Now, because I have like other things that I'm doing throughout the day, like Sundays, like it's going to be church, and after church, I still come back and work, which I should be resting. But when I watch football, especially like college football, I like college football and pro football. I would be screaming at the TV too, Marilyn. So I understand Tim. You leave him alone. He makes 7-layer salads for you, and he makes you brownies at night. So you better just leave him alone and let him yell. Let him yell very loudly if he wants to. Speaking of Stanley toppers, I was supposed to make a Stanley topper for somebody. Like how I have the P, I was supposed to do one for somebody. So maybe I'll do. No, that's gonna get done next week. I'm not even gonna do it this week. I'm not even gonna have time to do it. But Stanley Cup toppers, they're a thing. They're a really big thing. This was SS10. I don't know if it's an SS6, Delonda. Let me check. Let me open up my email to send to you. And then I gotta pull it from the external hard drive because I had to take all of those files and things off of my computer. Like as I make stuff, I have to take it off of the computer because it just starts to slow it down too much. And so I usually keep my external hard drive in one location, but I gotta carry it with me like I carry my laptop now. But now I feel like I need to have a backup for that because it's just, yeah. So weird. Be kind. Let me see. The name should say be kind. It should. I see the be kind applique. Uh-oh. Where is it? I see the be kind or hush. I don't see this be kind. I see be kind or hush, be kind or shut the blank up. I see the be kind applique. That's this. Let me go to K. Generally, it's going to be something that I can remember, but I don't know, guys. H-A-K. Nope. I hope I did not delete it. I hope I didn't. Let's see. Let me go back to the regular because it should be off of here already, but maybe it's not. Is this here? Be kind, be kind. There it is. I think it's only SS10, Delonda. No. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's only SS10. Let me check my website. Because it's so weird. I see the Be Kind SS10 version. Maybe it's just an SS10. Maybe. Which would be surprising, but it's not really surprising because this is SS10, and if it was an SS6, I would have it on. Maybe I never finished the SS6. That's possible. Let me see. Let's see if I have it in SS6. It's Gil. I don't know. I'll let y'all know by this end of this week. I was thinking it was going to be the 8th, but I don't think so. That may be too soon. You got mail. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh, that is true. The sublimation toppers. You can do that. Let me see. I'm trying to see this. It might just be. I think I never went back to do the SS6 version. It's not even on the website. Like I must have never listed this before. I'm not even gonna tell you guys how many designs I make that just like I make them and I don't like I make them and then I move on to something else. That's why. All right, I'm gonna see the SS10, and then I'll probably try to work on the SS6. But the SS10 is kind of big. It's like 11 inches wide. This is 11 inches wide. This is a medium shirt, and it's 11 inches wide. It's very pretty and big. Like I want it to be big, but it's like 11.044 inches wide. I'm really baffled that I don't like it's nowhere. Did I give this away to members, or did I not give it away at all? I don't know. I don't know how to edit after it's published. Oh well, I just go with the flow. I need to work on Facebook. Like I want to start doing more stuff on like Facebook, like on my page, just to do more things on Facebook. So I'm gonna see how that's gonna go. Yeah, and once it's up there, it's up there. So Miss Sharon Davenport, oh my goodness. Like when people hear my AOL screen name, it's like why is that your screen name? But it's my screen name because like back then, like I was only 11 years old and things meant like something different back then. Like, and then it's just like my nickname and people are just like, oh, I'm like, it's just leave it alone. That email address is over 30 years old. Okay. It's over 30 years old. So then maybe I just did it and I did it myself and I didn't even share it. That's so weird. I'm gonna, but you know what it probably was, Yolanda? I was probably trying to get the SS10 version because I do see where I started. The SS10 version is complete, but I do see where I was starting the SS6 version and I didn't finish it. So that could be it. I probably started it and then moved on to something else. I'm pretty sure I started and then moved on to something else. But I could have also felt like I have that other design that says be kind or hush. And I probably felt like, well, it's very similar to it. That this one just doesn't have the or hush or shut the blank up underneath. So that could have been what I was thinking at that time. I don't know what I was thinking at that time. There's no telling what I was thinking, but it's kind of weird that I didn't do anything else with it, even though the SS10 is finished. So let me check Google. Let me check the Google Drive. Not there. I don't want that one. What time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock, y'all. I have a Hotmail. I have like so many email addresses. For somebody who hates email, I have a lot of email addresses. If y'all saw my AOL email, like I don't even get a chance to check that. And that's where like a lot of my personal stuff goes. So it's just like, even my accountant has to come like, girl, go check your email, please. I just emailed, like he'll call and say, I just emailed you something. I need you to go look at it. Like outside of that, that's pretty bad. Let me see, be kind. Let's see if I did anything else with that. No. Be kind. I literally just have this. Like I didn't do anything with it. No. Nothing at all. So for the members of Craftable Things of the channel, do you guys want to do that design I showed you guys before earlier, or do you guys want to just do the one that just says be kind? If we do the one that just says be kind, it has some hearts in it, so it's kind of like, you know, Love Day, Valentine's Day situation. Or do you want to do the one that says I love bling? So for our Zoom, if you're a member of the Craftable Things channel, now I will make this available and the Be Kind available, but it will be for sale if you are not a member of the channel. And then you can still bling with us on a Zoom if you want to make it. But do you guys want this one that says I love bling, or do you want this one? Either which one Like, which one would you prefer to do in a bling along Zoom for February? What would you want to do? Hey, Marta. What would you want to do? Let me know. Because I can't believe, like, I really do like this one. Now, I might make this a tad bit smaller. The Be Kind one. So, okay, so we'll do this one together. Okay. Karen D says I love bling because Karen D is like me. She likes to bling all the things. So yeah, okay, so be kind. So most people say be kind. Ernie says either. Ernie says just like, it doesn't matter. Okay, be kind, be kind, be kind. All right, so most people are saying be kind. All right, so we'll do be kind. Kelly says, I love bling. All right, so this is what we're going to do because clearly I wasn't even thinking about this one in the first place. So it's just probably going to be the SS10 version. I don't think it's going to be the SS6 version of either one. I think it's just going to be the SS10 version because that's probably all I'm going to have time to make. Because I still need to finish the SS6 version of the Daisy, Fresh as a Daisy. It's almost springtime, and I need my SS6 version of Fresh as a Daisy. So I'm probably going to I'll just make both of them available. And while we're on live, we just bling whichever one you want to bling. Like, it doesn't matter. Whichever one you want to bling, that's the one, you bling. I'll make them both available. So that way we all could be happy. Ah, she's so cute. Oh my goodness. She looks so cute. She better answer me right away. Oh, it came out so good. Now, I should put that. Now, the name of the school, I could have put it over a little more. I kind of thought it was going to look a little like it was going to be a little different, but it looks good. She looks cute. Y'all know I have to critique myself a little bit. Yeah, she said I can't. Y'all, look at. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna show y'all my phone. Let me clean it up. So this is the corset with the jeans that I made for my student. Who's gonna be leaving me? So her cousin, like everybody always says, like, he's my son. Okay, her cousin, he was one of my students before too, and so she always be like, "Well, you were done for Ryan." I'm like, "Cause he my child. I ain't birthed him, but his mama know that." Oh, hold on. I want the. Look how cute that looks, y'all. That looks so good. I know y'all can't really see that good because of the glare. I'm gonna upload it. I'm only gonna upload it to the members section. I don't want to upload it to the regular YouTube section. I'll just upload it to the members section. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't want I'm very protective. Y'all know how protective I am about Taylor. Like, y'all barely ever even see Taylor. But I'm super duper like on my sister. She looks so pretty. Let me tell her she looks so pretty. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at her walking with her mama. Girl, yes, you better. Oh, I like. It's so hard for me to like. Am I ready to leave the school like overall so that I could like focus on like everything that I have to focus on and have to worry about? Yes, but y'all, I absolutely. And when I tell y'all, my kids get on my nerves. Sometimes I can't stand them. sometimes they get on my very last nerve. And I have to take a breather and I'll be like, listen, I need a minute. When I go back, we're clean, we're good, we start over and we're on a fresh slate. They make me mad daily, but I absolutely love them. I want the best for them. I want them to enjoy life. I want them to be successful. I pray for them daily, daily. So it's so hard for me to just leave. It's so hard. It's so hard for me to leave. And when I tell y'all this year has been a year that I'm just like, God, you're testing me. Like, are you trying to make me? Are you trying to push me out? Are you trying to like make sure that I leave this behind? But I have not gotten the sign that that is what He wants. And I absolutely love being a teacher. Not Londa's teacher. But I absolutely love being a teacher. I'm so happy for her. She's gonna be a nurse. And she's super duper smart. Her mouth isn't really slick, but it's slick. Like she's very matter of fact. I'm just so proud of her. Oh, all right. Let me snap out of it. And get myself together. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, I sent it to them. So we're gonna do, y'all, if you're a member on the Craftable Things channel, I'll do both of them in SS10. Be Kind and the I Love Bling, and we'll do our regular February Zoom together. So we'll do, last year we were a hot mess because somebody decided to do a 10-layer design, Maryland, and that was a whole mess. It wasn't a mess. Like, I know how to do it, of course, but for somebody who's new, I don't think, it's not that easy. So I think this, because this is just 3 layers, unless I were to do it in ombre, that might have been what I was waiting to do. Unless I do it in ombre, then, it can be a little bit challenging. And then the other design, that's also just 3 colors. It's not hard. So we'll do that. I might even make that 2 colors. I might change it to 2 colors. So it'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll have fun. Don't worry. She's so cute. Can we get SVG so we can do it in vinyl? Sure, Andrea, I can do it in SVG. I can do these in SVG. Oh, this one up. Let me see if I have it in SVG still, or if I just changed it. I might still have this in SVG. It might be in SVG. I'll check. So that's what we'll do. It's just not going to be an embroidery because we actually gave this away for embroidery before for So Good. But I will make this available for SVG and for bling for anybody who wants to do that. We could do that. We could do that. It'll be fine. Oh, Barb. I do not sleep that much. And I've been trying, I've been trying. Monique had given me this spray like last year, and I purchased more of this spray, like this like melatonin type of spray that you spray on your pillow. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But I need to get back on my routine as far as me going to bed, like by 10:30, 11 o'clock the latest. So my phone, I have a reminder set up to remind me to go to bed. Around 10:15, it'll remind me, it'll tell me like, okay, it's time to protect your sleep. And so then I can say, you know what, let me start getting prepared for bed. But that's a thing. Like I really do need to get more rest because I did sleep in. So I slept in until 9 and church started at 10 today. So that was pretty exciting. I felt well rested then. And then I got breakfast. I had my regular breakfast of egg whites and Beyond sausage with a cinnamon raisin English muffin And then I left and got me a little bit of coffee, cafe con leche. Y'all know that. But I have also been staying away from cafe con leche or staying away from a lot of coffee in general because I stopped drinking the sweet tea. But then I started realizing, like, girl, you've had coffee 4 times this week. Like, you need to back off. Like, that's you're like now you're just switching from sweet tea to your coffee. So I've been like kind of staying away from coffee or trying to use like sugar alternatives instead of using sugar. But I like sugar. And I need like so everything else I do like sugar free, zero sugar added. Um, but when I get my coffee, I want real sugar in it, and that's just not. I need to just stay away from it. I can't drink coffee without sugar. I know there's some people out there who are just amazing people because you could drink coffee without sugar, and I wish I was that person, but I cannot drink coffee without sugar. Like I have to have sugar in my coffee. Just have to. Thanks, you guys. Yes. All right, y'all. It is now 8:12. I'm gonna go get me a little bit of dinner. All the chicks fell asleep last night, even prayed about it. But the stress of the end of the month was much stronger. But I was able to sleep after church. Awesome. So you got some rest, Miss Gail. That was good. That was good. You went to church and God relieved some of that stress, took it off your shoulders so that you can get some rest. Hey, friend. Right up. Aspire. Let me type Aspire in. Let me. Is this what is Aspire? Let me see. Oh, so if you want the Be Kind applique, it is on my website, but not the bling. Is it like Aspire? I don't want to put Aspire coffee. What is it? Let me see what. Let me see. Monk fruit looks and tastes like real fruit. You get organic. I've heard of monk fruit before, but you get the organic. And DB, you like it honey, but see, I can't put honey in. So when I have my tea, my hot tea, I have honey in my hot tea. I can do honey in my hot tea, but in my coffee, I just can't. I don't know. Like it's just something about coffee that I just need it to be sweet. Like it's just like, and I need to stay away. So I hadn't had coffee like maybe since Tuesday. So I got coffee today, the cafe con leche today. And I had them put sugar in it. But I need to like kind of, I don't want to have to drink coffee. So I'd be having to pretend like this coffee. And I have my Circle sweet tea. And then I've been drinking Snapple zero added tea, the lemon and tea flavor. And they have like a raspberry tea flavor and like a peach tea. I don't really like the peach tea. I never liked peach tea. I never really liked raspberry sweet tea, but I like the raspberry tea with the Snapple, the zero sugar added. That's fine. I can drink that. But here, like this is more water, but y'all know I don't like water. And that's like it's like so hard for me to drink water. But this is water, but it still has like, something extra in it. Which yeah. Try coffee with a teaspoon of maple syrup. It's much better for you than sugar. Okay, I can try that. I'll try it. I said sugar to my coffee and only use half and half. Oh, Miss Gail. Oh, I wish I could do that. I wish. Karen D, I have to have cream and sugar. I have to. So I think the cafe con leche is with milk. But when I drink coffee, like I have to have cream and sugar with it. It makes it a little sweet. Call it like a flavored creamer without the. I can try. Like I've never tried my coffee with just the creamer. I've only had the coffee. I have to put cream and sugar. So maybe let me try it that way. But I was thinking of getting like zero added sugar creamer to see how that is, or sugar-free creamer to see how that is. Have any of you had sugar-free creamer before? Like, I know it still has some type of sweetness to it. It should. Oh, Smurfs. Oh, she stopped drinking 3 months ago. That is so cool. Y'all, I haven't drank sweet tea since last year, February. Like mid to end of February, maybe end of February, I stopped drinking sweet tea altogether. I had started drinking, like I'd stopped getting tea like 2 or 3 times a day. Like I would start doing one. And then I just was like, you know what? You have to, because I really wanted to be healthier. So I stopped drinking the sweet tea altogether. I've had one cup of tea, sweet tea from Dunkin'. Y'all know I used to love my Dunkin' sweet tea. I've had 1 cup of Dunkin' Donuts sweet tea, and that was because for Teachers Appreciation, Ryan, that student who I just showed you guys, her cousin, brought me sweet tea because I didn't even tell them that I wasn't drinking sweet tea. Like I didn't want anybody to like, because like I feel like sometimes like once you start saying everything that's going on, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that, then it's just like, no, just do it. Let me see you do it. Like don't talk about it. Just stop drinking the sweet tea. You don't have to tell everybody what you're doing and what you're not doing. Just do it. Right? And so I stopped drinking it. That was the only time he brought me some sweet tea. And so because he brought me sweet tea, one, I usually don't drink anything or eat anything for my kids. I just don't. Like, I barely eat or drink anything from Taylor. Like, Taylor have to be like, mommy, let me cook this. Like, I'm going to cook, like, for your birthday and things like that. I'm like, girl, let me see how you cook. Let me see how clean you are. Did you wash your hands? She was just yeah, like, yeah, it's weird. So I did take 2 sips of that, and then that was it. And I have not had sweet tea since. And that might have been, when was Teachers Appreciation? May? April, May? That was it. So, and it hasn't really been hard. It hasn't been hard at all. But I do think that, so like today I got the cafe con leche because I woke up with that migraine. And so like, it was like right there at the door. It was right there. I felt it. So I'm like, I need some caffeine. So I usually take these caffeine pills when that happens to kind of help it out a little bit, in addition to some other stuff. But I try to take the caffeine pills first, but I didn't do that. So I want some coffee. So I got me some coffee and came home. I do feel better though. Like I didn't feel, I don't know. Sundays have been days where like on Sundays, like I've just been waking up with migraines. I don't know why. It's so weird. It's so weird. Creamer makes it. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to do creamer only and see how that goes. Aspire Healthy Energy. Aspire. I'm typing it. I'm Googling it right now. Healthy Energy. So they say that Delonda, girl. So they say that it is a healthy energy drink with low caffeine, no sugar, carbs, and keto friendly. I'm gonna have to try this. Are there different flavors? Oh, Amazon has them too. Let me see. Amazon. So when I Googled it, Amazon says that they have the best price right now. But you can order, it looks like you can order directly from, no. You have a store locator. So I don't think you can order directly from the company. Let me see. Because my fruit, my dried mango, I ordered directly from Krispy Kreme. And I have that on like auto ship. Oh no, you can buy now. Let me see. Oh no, you can buy now. So they have, is it fizzy? Let me see. Hold on, let me close out of iMovie because it's just doing too much. It's doing too much. Okay, they have different flavors. They have raspberry plus acai, mixed berry, sweet cherry, strawberry, watermelon, fruit Fruit punch. I love a good fruit punch. Let me see if it's fizzy. Oh yeah, sparkling. Crisp light taste with a sparkling. I can't see what that word says. Apple and acai, mango lemonade, cranberry. Oh, I probably would love the cranberry because I love. There's what company has the cranberry, like the fizzy cranberry? Ocean Spray, and they sell it in the little cans. Those are really good. Here, those peach tea. I am Karen McCoy. Says she does not like sugar free. Karen McCoy, girl, I did not like sugar free either. I did not like sugar free. I have grown to like sugar free things. And I think because like the past year, like I really cut down on a lot of things. Because I've cut down on a lot of things. What flavors? I'm on their website. I think my taste buds have adjusted. I think that was the whole thing. Like, I think my taste buds adjusted. My great grandma, when she was alive, like when I was smaller, like sugar was everything. Like, sugar went in everything. Like, sugar went in your grits. Sugar went into your, like, I can't eat any sugar in my grits. Like, but when my great grandma was alive, like, she put sugar in everything. Like, I started drinking coffee when I was like 3, 4 years old with my great grandma. I love her and I miss her so much. She passed away when I was 29. How old was she there? 3 or 4? I might have been 28, 29 when she passed away. And I absolutely loved everything about her. Like, she used to keep cookies in her pocket. And when I tell you cookies in her pocket, my great grandma used to walk around with her apron on all the time. She always had an apron and she always had a cookie in her pocket and a peppermint for us. So, and the cookie was not wrapped. The cookie was in her pocket. She just went in her pocket and gave us a cookie. That was the good life. But I loved sugar. So this year has been very, very interesting in the fact that like I don't really crave sugar like that. I think for me, having the coffee with sugar is just a mental thing that I've been literally drinking coffee like that with my cream and my sugar, extra cream, extra sugar, since I've been 3 or 4 years old. I promise you, I've been drinking coffee since then. And so it's just like now I'm like my taste buds have changed. Like I don't even need the sugar. I don't taste the difference anymore. Like I just made it through. So I'll look for things that are sugar free. Now it doesn't mean like my diet is 100% sugar free. No. Like there's certain times like when I get my coffee, I'll have sugar, but that's probably the only time that I'm actually adding sugar to anything. Outside of that, I'm not really adding sugar. Will I eat? So one of my kids, somehow she learned what my favorite candy was. I don't ever remember telling her. I love two things I love. Chocolate covered macadamia nuts, and I love milk chocolate with almonds. And so she buys me the milk chocolate with the nuggets, like the nugget milk chocolate with the almonds. Oh, I love those. So I do indulge in one or two. Like I'll give myself like on a Friday, I may have one. But it's not like I'm gonna eat like multiple, but it's just gonna be one of the small ones. And if I'm feeling real, whatever, I might have two. But for the most part, one, and then I'll skip. Some Fridays I won't even eat it. So it does last me a long time, those little bags. Coffee does smell good. Yeah. This is fire. Oh, Barb said that Sam's has Aspire. Oh, Barb, I have a Sam's account. Let me check Sam's out to see how much they are. Has an Aspire Healthy. I'm ordering some to try. I'm going to try it out. I am going to try it out. So Monique, Dr. Johnson says she likes the zero sugar cream. I'm gonna have to try it out because what I could do is like I could always get my coffee and then I could always just have them. I could always order it black and then just put my own cream and sugar in it or creamer. So so Dr. Johnson, do you use sugar? Do you like once you have the zero sugar creamer? Like, is it sweet enough for you when you put it into your coffee? It doesn't have to be overly sweet for me. It doesn't. I get them at okay. It's not fizzy. Okay. As cocaine does, also cancer feeds. Yes, yes, yes. Without sugar, never went to substitutes. I just like to live without the sugar. No, definitely. And I always have to make sure I'm watching out what I'm putting in my body. Be energy drinks from Sam's. Just drink my coffee black with a splash of brandy. Nice. Vicky says she no longer buys sugar. Maple syrup in the oatmeal. So I'll put in my oatmeal when I get oatmeal and I might get oatmeal in the morning. Like sometimes I'll stop off at Starbucks and get oatmeal. I'm not gonna make any oatmeal first thing in the morning. Now I will make my breakfast sandwich in the morning before work, but oatmeal I won't usually make oatmeal in the morning. But I usually put like agave inside of my oatmeal. I will put agave in there. Yes, I do. Yeah, my great grandma put sugar on sugar on everything. I don't even know why she did that with kids, like her grandkids, like her great grandkids. That was her great granddaughter. I don't know why she would do that, but I loved my great grandma. I spent a lot of time with my great grandma, a lot of time with her until when she became older and like she was losing her eyesight and she was staying with one of my great aunts. Like I would be her babysitter. Like it was the honor of my life. It was the honor of my life to be her babysitter. I had so much fun being her babysitter, y'all. And then at that time, like I was working too. I was in between 17 and like 22. I had to be her babysitter. And it was the honor of my life. It was the absolute honor of my life. I went one time and we were about to have like a storm, so it was raining. So I had to go over there and stay with her. And I get in there and the lady is sitting on the couch because the house had lost power. This is my great aunt's house. The house had lost power and my aunt was out of town. And I walk in there in the house and my great grandma is literally sitting on the couch with a flashlight under her chin. And I'm like, this is creepy. And I called her Big Ganda. I'm like, this is very creepy, Big Ganda. And she was so serious. Like, and then I had to call everybody in the house, in the family, and like laugh about it because that's what we do. We really don't take much serious. So definitely the honor of my life. I love grits with salt and pepper, not sugar, but my grandma used to put some sugar in it. The green can from Sam's. Okay. Sugar and black pepper. Oh no, Andrea, that's my type of breakfast, girl. That's my type of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is my type of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I will eat shrimp and grits. I can eat shrimp and grits, and I can't because of all the grits and stuff. Like I could eat it in the morning before I go work out. Like my nutritionist is telling me, like I gotta eat my carbs kind of early. But girl, catch me before, like no, I'll still eat me a little side of grits and some shrimp. That's like my favorite. That is my absolute favorite breakfast, my favorite dinner, favorite lunch. I love shrimp and grits. I love shrimp and grits more than I love my lobster rolls. Oh, y'all, can y'all believe that Burton's has not been selling the lobster rolls? I don't know because if the price of lobster has gone up ridiculously high. I don't know. But they are not selling the lobster rolls. I'm not happy about it, and I'm not happy about it at all. It's written. I'm gonna get some of those. I'm gonna get it. Be kind rhinestone on your website. Can't find it. Only the embroidery. Paula, so it's not there. It's not. I'm gonna I'm going to have to list it on there. It's not on my website. Like we made this so long ago. We made the embroidery file a long time ago. So that means that I made this a long time ago and I never listed it. And I think it's because maybe I wanted to do something else. Usually when I don't list something, it's because I don't overlove it. So I don't know why. Like I love it. I love this, but I don't know. Maybe I was gonna do something else different with it. I don't know, but I'm gonna list it. But if you are a member on the Craftable Things channel, don't buy it because I'm gonna list it in the community tab because we're gonna bling together one day. Bling, and then there'll also be an SVG version for anybody who wants to do it with vinyl. I'll have it there too. JJ, listen, I like my salt and pepper. I don't want any grits. So Delonda, I forgot to give away these Jenna patches, so maybe we can give some away next week for So Good, because I have quite a few Jenna patches. I made a few of them. I did a video. I didn't post it yet, but I made a few of them. And I have this one like pink and black one that I did. I didn't go with it. But we can probably give some away next week. All right, y'all. It's past 8 o'clock. I know I was going to be off at 8 o'clock. It's past 8 o'clock. And Rachel, I'm going to send this one to Rachel, though. And we lucky we got them. It's purple. The purple's kind of, the jean material is dark, but it's a pretty patch. I like it. I'm going to send it to Rachel. Rachel made me a special patch. Who cut them? Me. I cut them. I cut them. No, I was thinking of maybe the 8th, but I know Miss Merlinda and I were supposed to do a project we're going to do the yarn project. And we planned that like 2 weeks ago. So I'm thinking that, I don't know, let me think about my life. Let me think about my life and see, Miss Gail. I need to work some things out. It probably can be on a Sunday. I just gotta coordinate with, the rest of everything. I gotta make sure, see what day we're gonna do So Good. And then once I know that, then we'll be able to move forward. This was not a lot. This literally straight lines, Yolanda. That is not a difficult cut. It's not a difficult cut. When Miles does his, is he doing it on like the larger and then he's doing multiple, or is he doing like one at a time? Because he can set it up like this and just have it, just go. Like I think I did like 9 in one round. How many is this? 7. It had to be 9. I don't know where the other 2 are, but it had to be 9 in one round. So we'll give them away. I do it, and I have Hello Kitty patches, but I think I'll put one with that. And then, all right, y'all. Let me get ready and get off of here with y'all. I could talk to y'all forever. You guys are so easy to talk to. Thank you for that. Thank you. Because you guys in the chat, you guys are so nice and welcoming and friendly. And then it just makes me very comfortable. So I really, really appreciate it. You guys are very, very friendly. So thank you. Because one at a time. The scissors were not the problem. The yellow and black crime scene tape suggestion that says bling scene. Vera, I didn't see that. Are you making that? That's a good idea. Bling scene. I like that. That's very cute. Oh, you said a suggestion. Oh, you're a hot mess. Be kind as a patch. Oh, yes. I'm going to do be kind as a patch. I'll do it as a patch. We can do that as a patch to put on the jacket. We'll do that. Because it's only in applique. We only have it in applique. We don't have it in a patch. So we'll do it in a patch. Do we want Be Kind or Hush in a patch? We don't have it. I'm gonna work on that one. Be Kind. That'll be cute. All right, y'all. So we're done for today. I'm gonna go and get me some food. I showed everybody this, my cute little mini Stuffy. Now Hello Kitty has to share some space with Minnie. This will be in the members area, but not tonight. I gotta make it a little bit large. Like this is fine for like a 4x4-ish hoop, but I want to make it bigger. Like I want a bigger mini Stuffy. So we're gonna do that, and I think I'm gonna make a card that goes with it. I did my patch. Well, we didn't do that here, but I did a videos coming along with this one. Do y'all want to know how to do your own Stuffy? Maybe I'll do a quick tutorial on how to make this yourself and to digitize it. It's very, 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 very simple. Very simple. So I'll show you guys how to do that. And then this was my cute little mini patch. It's gonna go on my jacket. I know we already have this one right here, but I just feel like this one is cuter. And she may not be cuter, but she's going to go on the back somewhere. Or maybe on a sleeve. Or maybe on the other jacket. I don't know. And then I also showed you guys how I blinged out Miss Kitty, her face on my jacket. She looks cute. I did this after Delon and I got off of live. I explained earlier, y'all, why I wasn't feeling Kitty that much is because that felt I used was kind of thin. I think I need to make sure, like, I tell you guys, get thicker felt. Because that felt, that probably was like that. I don't even know where I got that felt from, but it was not thick. And so I do like the thicker felt because it just it wasn't really giving me like a vibrant white, and I didn't like it. And then when I pressed onto it, some of the ink, like, because the ink from the thread, it bleeds. So that ink kind of got onto like a little bit on the face. I just blinked her little face out. Thank you, Robin S. and TP. Thank you, Denzel. See you in these YouTube streets, Miss Sharon Davenport. She said yes. Okay, so I'll show. I love you guys. Have a great week. Hopefully, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Y'all know what I'm doing already. So, but hopefully, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Even if it's for a few minutes, even if it's for me to show you guys the jackets. I think that's it. See y'all over on Craftable Things. Love y'all. Later.